we started this conversation right at the beginning, we were talking about GOAT pound for pound.
Mm-hmm.
If Bruce Lee trained in MMA, would he be the GOAT pound for pound? I'd say yes.
Yeah.
We almost have to believe that, right?
Yeah.
You have to. We don't want to kill the dream too much, but yes, I would say GOAT pound for pound. But if you wanted to go with the mystery of he's just going to take on anyone, no, it's unrealistic. These guys are trained in how many different martial arts, and if they get hold of you, he's going to tear you apart.
We need to distinguish, I think, between the types of goats we're talking about. We're talking about competitive goats, and we're talking about what's a better term for philosophical goats? Someone who's had such an impact on martial art that it's become a cultural phenomenon. You know what I mean?
That is a good distinguish, because, so for example, I would argue in modern day MMA, that kind of goat that you're speaking about from a philosophical, influential, scalability perspective of impact, Conor McGregor is the goat. There is no one, when you put it all together, that has done more for the sport of MMA than Conor McGregor. Do you know what I mean? But having said that, he's far from the conversation of the best mixed martial artist of all time.
But by that logic, I think we could also include someone like Royce Gracie in the argument. He brought grappling, he brought jiu-jitsu to the forefront. Everyone was strikers. No one knew what martial arts would work. He showed the world what martial art actually works. So,
he revolutionized martial arts.
He revolutionized it. But then look at Rickson Gracie. Rickson Gracie did the same thing on the Asian circuit. Dude, there's so many.
Wow, they all called Gracie.
They're the Gracie family.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're the founding family. The founding family of. Okay, I remember now.
Rickson Gracie was supposed to be the UFC champ. He was supposed to start with UFC 1, 2, but he was too imposing. He was too large. So they wanted jiu-jitsu to be the small man's art. They wanted to show how effective it was. So they essentially sent Rickson Gracie to Asia, and he dominated the Asian circuit, and Royce Gracie dominated UFC. So the North American, European circuit. They did that on purpose because they wanted to show how someone like Royce Gracie was able to dominate at every single level against every single fighter that was on the cards at the time. So yeah, man, when you're talking about GOATs, we got to look a bit more than just who's dominating at this point. And how much money they've made.